Hi, I'm Michael Darren, the Education and Engagement Coordinator here at Japan House. Last year when we went online with all of our events, it was part of my job to edit those and to come up with something impactful for our Japan House Share series that was going to be shared every 2 weeks. One of the things I knew we needed was a theme song. So I went online and I found a copyright-free theme and I used it for all of 2020. But 2021 is different. I wanted something special and something unique just for Japan House. So I reached out to our intern, Jeffrey Elem, who is a wonderful musician, and he helped create a new intro for our Japan House shares. For anybody who watched last week, you would have heard a new shares at the beginning and the end. Let's take a listen. Now for anybody who doesn't write music, that might sound easy, but for Jeffrey, he really took this to heart. He actually brought me 3 different versions. This is the one we selected and we're so excited. So here is a little interview I did with Jeffrey to get to know him a little bit better.
So I thought of 3 things. I thought of Japanese, enjoyable, and catchy. And so those were the kind of things that I was trying to go for. But I think when I was writing that section, I was just on the piano playing, and I just played what came to me, and I'm like, this sounds good. Let's try to write it down. And so then I beefed it up a little bit, gave it some ornamentations, and made it better. So that's how it started. And I discovered I was musical probably when I came into college. I think in high school I kind of used music as an escape, and I guess I've always been pushed by my mother and my parents to pursue music, and then it just kind of became something I had to do, and then it turned into something that I was passionate about. The first musical instrument I played was the drums. I taught myself the drums. I got my first drum set when I was 5, and I've been playing ever since. Well, that's actually an interesting thing because the reason I started to go into music composition is because I would often sit at the piano and just mess around and make these little tunes, and I never really wrote anything down. It was never really like I was making a song, but it was just like playing with the keys. So I guess my first song that I actually wrote down, it would have been in middle school. I tried to start a YouTube channel, and so I created this song for guitar and voice, and so that's where it kind of started. Yes, I started taking piano lessons, I want to say in 5th grade, on and off. So, but I really started to actually practice the piano, during the 30 to an hour a day once I started high school, and so that's when I kind of actually started to develop actual piano skills. My favorite moment is when I was playing for Jim Byers' surprise birthday party. I played a piece, and the piece was kind of a piece that I've always kind of wanted to play, and so because of the birthday party, I decided to, learn it and play it. So I played it pretty well, and it was just really fun for me because I'd always thought about learning that piece, but I didn't. I'd say to start, you don't have to be original to write original music. In the future, I want to write for film or multimedia games, maybe, as well as developing my professional composition career. Writing for orchestras. I really enjoy writing for big ensembles, so I hope that in the future to have many pieces premiered with orchestras and big bands.
We really appreciate all of his hard work, and we hope you're able to watch our next Japan House Shares this Sunday, which will be featuring Senkyu, an artist from Japan.